What's up, guys? So in today's video I'm going to show you how to make the beautiful and delicious Béarnaise sauce, which is a hollandaise sauce that is taken to the next level. It's great with steak and red meats, potatoes. Alright guys, it's nearly there. We're going to combine our wine. Well, I better use another potato. We got some white wine today. We're going to be using 2 tablespoons of white wine, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. This is rice vinegar, but it's still a white vinegar. Alright, we're going to add 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, okay? Maybe a little more, it's okay. Alright, 2 tablespoons of white wine, 1, 2, a little bit more. Alright, just like that, okay? Now we're going to add our tarragon. Use fresh tarragon if you have it, but I don't have any around here. Use about a teaspoon of tarragon here. Okay, that's a lot more than a teaspoon. That's okay. And then we're using 1 shallot, guys. Okay, just like that. That's probably about 3 tablespoons of shallots. So you're supposed to boil this really fast and reduce it by half, but we're going to cook it slow because we still got other stuff we're cooking. So we're just going to let this simmer over here until it's reduced down by half, and then hopefully potatoes will be done by then and we can start cooking our steak. We have this is our first ingredient for our Béarnaise sauce. This is the shallots with the wine and the white wine. The white vinegar and the white wine. So you're gonna want, we use 4 tablespoons total, so we want to reduce that by half. So we should have about 2 tablespoons. As you can see, we're at about 2 tablespoons now. So we don't want any more to evaporate. So we're gonna put the lid on there, turn this all the way off, and finish cooking everything else. And then towards the very end, after the steak is cooked and everything, we'll finish this sauce. So a Béarnaise sauce is basically a hollandaise sauce taken to the next level. So first we're going to get our egg whites separated from our egg yolks. So to do that, you're just gonna crack your egg open like this. All right, let the egg whites run down that way and keep both halves and just kind of doing back and forth. All right, our egg yolk busted a little bit, so we got most of the egg white out. So now we're gonna put it over there, just like that. All right. So we're gonna do the same with this one, just like that. All right, you see how the egg yolk will separate? You can use the other eggshell to get it off. That into the shell. All right, you see how we got the egg yolk separated all the way on that one. There we go. That's 2. I'm using 3 egg yolks. Our 3rd egg yolk right there. All right, guys. 3 egg yolks, and then some egg whites for the dog, probably. All right, guys. First, let's add our mixture into this bowl. This is our eggs. Egg yolks, shallots, white wine vinegar, and tarragon. Okay, I'm gonna get all that tarragon out. Okay, see that steam there? You want it just barely warm where you can still touch the bowl. Not barely warm enough where you can touch the bowl, but it's not hot. This is the important part for the sauce. All right, once that gets pretty warm, you're going to want to whisk it and whisk it. You get air incorporated into it. And it's starting to get warm. You turn it to the side like that. It's a little easier. Alright guys, we have our hollandaise base nearly. We still have to add the butter. Alright, we're gonna add it back here. So we have our butter. Alright, you just want to add a little bit at a time, okay? Just a very little bit, okay? All right, turn the heat off. Oh wow, that's beautiful. That's such a nice sauce. All right guys, now it's time to cut the steak, plate everything, and go eat. Let's check our steak to see how we did. What do y'all think, guys? Medium rare? Yes sir, you already know it's kind of on the lower end of medium rare, which is what I was going for. Don't cut your steak too thin, because then it'll get cold really fast, okay? Let's get that steak on the plate first. Alright. Let's get some of these potatoes on here. Okay. And then we need a spoon. Oh, look at that. Man, y'all gotta get a close up of that right there. Oh, sorry guys. All right. We're gonna take the sauce. You put it right here, straight on the steak, guys. I promise you're gonna want this sauce with this steak. All right, a little bit running up the side right there. All right, we take our crispy onions. Put some onions right there. Got a few onions on the side. You're gonna want a little bit more sauce right there. Okay, for your potatoes. All right, guys. There it is. The classic steak and potatoes with the Béarnaise sauce with some fried onions on there.